set that I'm going to build. Let's see. Probably be easier if I show you it this way. Okay, so this is the Stark jet and drone attack from Spider-Man Far From Home. Now, Spider-Man Far From Home is about the last Marvel movie we've gotten in a while. And with Black Widow being pushed out, we're not really getting a lot of Marvel stuff here. And, well, I wanted to do this particular set. So I'm excited about that. Let's get it going here. All right, I'll lay everything out. So we got 4 bags. We'll see how far we get today. Hopefully we'll get through most of them. And we'll see how we do on that. So here's the book. Spider-Man Far From Home. All right. So just check this here. I want to make sure that things are going live when they're supposed to, and it didn't appear to be. So just want to make sure that they're working as they're supposed to be working. Just checking my 2 spots. Okay. Looks like Facebook Live is working fine, and I just want to make sure, even though no one ever shows up on Facebook Live, but we'll see. Okay, so great. Now I know that I'm up to date here, and I want to make sure that I'm not missing anybody in the stream. I am going to try to integrate a stream. We'll see if that actually happens. Actually, they call it the unified chat is what they call this thing that I'm using, and I don't even know if it's going to work because it didn't work the other day, and that really annoyed me. But we'll see what happens here. Okay, so going out live on Facebook and going out live on YouTube. So anybody who's there, welcome. We are going to get building. Okay, so we're going to start building here. Again, another new setup for me. So we've got the four bags. So we're going to start first with Spider-Man and Nick Fury and a couple of the drones. Then bag 2, we're going to move with Mysterio and part of the jet. Then we got Happy Hogan and another part of the jet. And then at the end is the full jet. So we're going to start with bag 1, which is like the smallest bag they have. And let's get that here so you can see it be built. This is one of the newer sets in recent... Uh-oh, that sounded like there was a piece still in there. We don't want to have that happen again where there's a piece still in there and I've completely lost my mind thinking I've lost something. And no, we don't want to have that happen. So we are going to make sure that we don't have that happen. Okay, so here we go. But I was saying that this is a newer set because the piece separator is the teal piece separator. That's a new thing. Okay. All right. I have to kind of adjust what I'm seeing on my screen so that I'm not seeing myself with a bit of a delay. On YouTube, it just seems to be a bit of delay. Everything has been going kind of wonky with the internet lately. For example, yesterday I wasn't able to do my live stream because the internet was out in this area, so there's a big outage on the internet, so that was unfortunate. So here we got Spider-Man and a long web here for Spider-Man. We'll get him, and then we'll find Nick Fury. All right, let's get Nick Fury, fix his head. There we go. And where are his legs? There's his legs, and he has a gun somewhere. There we go. Okay, so we've got Nick Fury and we've got Spider-Man. Let's move those guys this way so they're not hiding behind me. So they're really 1 second and I knock him over. Come on now. All right, so now we're going to build a couple of drones, and this has you building them two of them. So we're going to build them both at the same time, kind of assembly line style. Okay, so that way it kind of moves a little bit quicker, moving and making these drones. Just an easier way to do it, since then I won't have to go back and do that over again. So again, still working on the perspective is a little weird. I see with this camera, and honestly, I don't know what's up with this particular camera that I have. It's a decent camera, but at the same time, it does really wonky stuff, and I'm not sure why that is happening. So let's see. Build these. So these little drones, as you know from Spider-Man Far From Home, if you saw it, hopefully you did see it. My kids haven't seen it yet. I know my daughter's a big Marvel fan, and we are trying to do all the Marvel movies at some point. But again, you know, life and school and everything that's happening kind of gets in the way. We can't really just sit around and watch movies all day. It's just not possible. Not that you really want to. I mean, maybe you want to do that. I kind of want to do that sometimes. It's just binge through the entire series. We want to go through some of our other series that we like Star Wars or Harry Potter. Go through all those movies and watch all those movies. Again, that would be a lot of fun. We've got school vacation coming up, so we'll probably do stuff like that. We'll see what happens during school vacation as far as what time I'll be doing the lunchtime live stream. Maybe I'll continue to do that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, so now we're putting the little blaster pieces here on the drones. So these drones, they're gonna be coming at you with some major firepower. All right. There's an interesting new thing with YouTube where you put in your when you're submitting your video and you want to have it monetized, it asks whether there's like different things in there like violence. I forget what the other ones are, but under violence it asks what sort of violence it is. This is like mild violence, like in a video game. So when I do my Fortnite stuff, I kind of put mild cartoon violence from a video game, and it's like, okay, shipshape, you're good to go. So you can monetize it, you're good to go. All right. So talking about these drones, the firepower of these drones, like, do I mark it as violence or not violence? That's something as a creator I gotta figure out. Is that is that something that I need to mark down? And I don't think so. I mean, we're playing with Lego. There's not really violence in it other than Nick Fury has a gun, and these things have some stud blasters, but stud shooters, but still, just a toy thing. I don't know. You can get into a debate about that, and I don't really want to get into a debate about that. So I'm going to say that no, we're just playing with these toys and talking about them. I would say it's not anything particularly violent here. So I don't know. It's a gray area to me, at least. I'm sure somebody will watch this and say, no, it is. But I don't know. So these drones are kind of neat looking. I just like how you take all these like tiny little parts, put them together, and make something that looks really very cool. And these looks like the drones. Not necessarily specifically the drones in the movie. They were close, but I haven't seen it in a while. I have to see it again. And watch that one again. Okay, and then so I play a game on my phone that's Marvel Future Fight. So one of the things that you can play is a level that has Spider-Man Far From Home, so you get to play in those different areas where he's fighting the elemental type bad guys and stuff. It's a neat spot. So that's cool. Look at that. It's all curved and sharp, and yeah, it looks mean. Okay, so this is actually a pretty quick one, building these. Now this is interesting, putting these up on the sides of it. So it's like it's still rounded and curved and all that, but still putting things on the sides, really interesting. Look there. So we'll do it on these ones as well. I don't know what it is. My hands are all wonky today. All right, we'll put those shooters in there, but we also, okay, I missed these. We gotta put these little guys up here. They're like binoculars, but they may be either binoculars or maybe the video cameras that are on the drones, or they're more, they're more, coming at you, weapons on it. Okay. So we got these guys all built, and then we got a whole bunch of extra studs and another lever to fire the stud shooters. I'll put that over in my extras container. This is my container of all the extra parts, and I'm starting to collect piece separators too. But these are all the extra parts that I've gotten from all these different sets that I've been building. And I want, when I get this completely filled, I may have to do a challenge of building something out of all those little pieces. I don't know. I don't know if anybody would be interested in seeing that. If you'd like that or not. Okay, so we are moving on to bag 2. Yeah, that was a quick bag. That was one quick bag. Gotta get the right part. Alright. And make sure nobody is hiding in there. I don't want any extra pieces missing. Okay, dump all that out. Got a special box because we got Mysterio in here, so we have Mysterio's cape. Every time you do one of those characters that have a cape, they're kind of interesting. So got to fold it. You gotta get it onto the to the peg here, and fold that over. And first we put on the silvery head. Okay, and then we put the fishbowl on him. Okay, so now we've got Mysterio's head and fishbowl. Pop him in his legs on, and then he can fire blasts and stuff. So we got those special little pieces that you put on the hands. It's so neat how they came up with something like this. Another thing to lose. But, you got these little pieces here, and if you push them, they go flying. And they go flying pretty far. So, pretty far. Okay, so then we got Mysterio. We'll put him... where can we put him? We'll put him over here. And we'll put Spider-Man next to him. Okay. I need just a piece that I could just attach here for them to stand on. Okay, we got those all guys in there. We got the little shooters things on it. Now let's start building this plane, this jet. The Stark jet. Okay. So, first off, we're building the sides. Starting there from the bottom half. There. Now, get those pieces in. Got an extra little piece like that. This might actually be the back. I'm not sure. There we go. All right. Anybody who's on, how was your Easter? Anybody have a good Easter? Don't see anybody here quite yet. It says one's watching, but that's me. It says one's watching on Facebook, and that's me too. So it's just me talking to myself as usual. Although I do see 3 people have liked my video, but nobody's in there chatting. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Continue to build. So we're putting these here, and one of these. All right. Okay, so we got this. Now we're gonna take this piece and more of these little L's, or right angles. They're not quite L's. L's would have a longer piece, so I guess they're just right angles. So we're taking the right angle part, and we are putting it just like that on there. Okay, so putting it just like that on that. And then, oh, looks like we're going to have a trap door. Okay, and that trap door is going to go right here. So, whoop. Something's going to hold it in place, but right now, flip, flap, flip, flap. All right. So, reinforcing and strengthening our pieces. We're putting this here, and I guess it's attaching to that. So that's what's going to keep the flap from falling down. I guess you just unsnap this part here. Then got that. I'm going to lengthen that. So all these are going to get reinforced, but right now they're just like on by individual, like couple individual studs. So not really tightly stuck here, but there we go. We're gonna attach that a lot stronger right here. Okay, those two, these little ones. And now put some of the outer parts so that it starts to angle upwards. So 4 of these on each side. And then on this side. Still, it's not really quite secure at the moment, but it'll get some more secure soon. Okay, so now we're putting something else in here. We're building some sort of like flap or video cameras, maybe repulsor beams. I'm not sure. Get these guys out of the way. But we're taking these pieces here, and then we've got one of these ones. Pop that like a little eyeball and throw that on here. And now we've got a movable type camera thing. Hey, Jaren, how are you? Is it Jaren or Jaren? You know, I'm not quite sure. I want to say Jaren, but it could be Jaren. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I want to pronounce it correctly. You know, take the time to talk with me. I want to make sure I get your name right. Jay. All right, gotcha. Or just call you Jay. I'm not sure. Okay, so we're taking these little pieces that we're building here. They're kind of like I don't know. They're either cameras or repulsor beams, something like that. Okay, and we're going to attach these over on either side of the back. Well, could be the back, could be the middle. I'm not sure. We are not quite sure where this is going yet or what this is going to be. So we're going to aim these down. It said to aim them down. I'm thinking they're cameras. You know, they got security cameras around, but they could also be repulsor beams. So I still don't know exactly what they are. And all I'm doing is speculating right now. Okay. So, Jaren, how was your Easter? Do you have a good Easter? You have a good little break there? How was it? What did your family do? You guys do something? You do something good? Do something fun? All right. So now we're attaching this to this here. Okay. Cool. Good. Glad it was good. All right. Now we're going to connect these here. Again, I don't think it's till the next bag that this is really going to get that secure. Right now, it is pretty flimsy. I feel like pieces could break off at any moment. Yeah. You played Fortnite. So did I. I played a lot of. I was just playing. I did today's stuff so that I could get my badges and all that. all the new new areas to the map. That was pretty cool. Some new map areas. They changed around the shark, so that's pretty neat. They changed that around. That's cool. I've been just trying to do like fun things with the chopper, because I really like how you can do some interesting things with the chopper, especially if you pick up the Kingsman. So I tested it a few times, and you could basically jump out of the chopper as high as you want, and then as you really close to hitting the ground, you open the Kingsman, 2 or 3 times, but after 3, it's no good. So you've got to time it right and make sure that when you're jumping out like that, I want to make. I think I might make a video of just I don't know, things that you could do with the chopper. Or things that you can do with the different vehicles and stuff. What kind of fun things can you do? Because I love driving around all those things. I play on Xbox, so yeah. All right. So we're still making the jet, fixing the jet here, and adding some more pieces for stability's sake. Okay, getting those all on here. Why did I do that? Put that on wrong. There we go. Oh, should have been using the new one. This is the one that came with it, and I'm going to use it again because I completely didn't put it on the right spot. There we go. Trying to save my fingernails, Okay, so here we go. That's being built. Next page. 10 of these little guys. Okay, so we're starting to get this side more secure. So we're 10 2x3, or yeah, 2x3 plates. So 5 across the front and 5 across the other side, or the left and the right. Yeah. Oh, neat. I don't play on PlayStation Plus. I play on Xbox. I don't have a PlayStation. I was considering picking one up at some point. I was going to try to get one during Thanksgiving, but I could not get the deal. I wanted that deal where you, so it was a lot cheaper, but I could not get that deal. All right, so now, why wouldn't you just say put 12 of these on in the last? So it's having you put one more of these and one of these on. So why wouldn't they have just said put 12 of these instead of 10, and then the next one you just put the 1x3? I don't know. I'm not in charge of how they do things there at Lego. Nope. Not me. Not I. Oh, PC player. So you gotta be really good for that. I could not do PC. Just too many buttons, too many things. I couldn't feel that there was the control stability of playing. It's just hard for me to do that. All right. Well, that's a little sticker. Get to put on sticker number 5. I don't know what that means. I don't know what I start fa means. Fa, fully automatic. Far away. I don't know if you were trying to do a whole word and what. I'm not sure. Okay, so put that there. Connect that. So we're going to do a couple of these little ones in here. These are always a pain to get out later. The 1x2 plates, and then putting those two together. Not fun. Right, that's that there. So this might be the seats. It looks like it. Looks like they might be throwing the seats on here. So this would be the front of the plane, or jet. Put that all together. Always throw one of those in. Made a lot of things with this particular type piece. A lot of boats. Looks like, you know, make a little boat right here out of that. Oh, gotta put this little green thing in here. And a couple of these right angles. Okay, put double right angles on it. Okay, there we go. Just want to check and see if the unified chat's actually working. It looks like it is, so I think I'm going to hold that up there, but let me just check one more thing. Okay. Nobody on Facebook, of course. That's the usual. Okay, so I played Fortnite back in Season 1. Wow. That's awesome. I totally had no use for Fortnite when it first came out. I don't know, grumpy old man or something like that. I just had no use for it. And I didn't understand it. And until I had to write an article about it, I had no idea about it. So I had to write an article about it. And so I started playing it. And I was like, oh, I like this game. It's fun. And then I started playing it. And then, you know, people were like, oh, Fortnite's dying. I'm not playing Fortnite. Like, now I like the game. I'm just having a fun time playing it. And I like making videos. And I like talking about it. I should do a live stream of it at some point, but I haven't yet. Just kind of screwing around. That's kind of what I want to do with it when I do a live stream. Nothing too serious. Lots of stickers on this thing. And now I'm thinking about it. So the stickers, when I think about the stickers, they don't go on so great. So, no. No, nobody gets a donation to me. I haven't set myself up as a partner or anything like that on Epic. I'm not an Epic partner. I haven't bothered to set it up. I probably should. I didn't do it because I'm not like that great a player or anything, and so I get really self-conscious about it. I mean, I don't care what anybody really thinks about my playing, but if you're gonna be a creator, you gotta make some really good stuff, I think. But maybe think differently. Think I should be a creator. I don't know. So on YouTube, no one. I think it's possible that people can make a donation, but nobody's made a donation or anything like that. I've not seen that. I know that when I was doing Bill from Bricks and was part of that, we had set up the donations, and I think it's funny because I think the only donations we actually got were from me testing it out. I never saw any money from that. Oh well. Not that it was for money that we did that show. It was for fun. Okay, so then we're attaching. That's really flimsy, the attachment there. So we're attaching this here. So now our jet is actually a lot bigger than the camera can show you right now. And when it's white like that, that's really hard. No, people can. I just haven't had anybody do it. Okay, so some more extras going into the extra pile. Let's do bag number 3. Yeah, there's a donation button there, and it should work. But I never asked for them or anything like that. For me, most of what I earn from this channel is just from people watching and the ad revenue. That sort of thing. And that's not That could probably buy me a Lego set every couple months. So it's not anything I'm living off of or anything like that. I just do this for fun. And if I get a little bit of extra cash once in a while, great. But if not, it's fine. It's not really my motivation here. Okay. Wow. Happy Hogan's got like a real looking gun. I mean, for a Lego. So here's Happy Hogan. He does not look happy. I know he gets kind of annoyed with Peter all the time anyway. Okay. So we got these pieces here. We're doing bag number 3. Starting to get this even bigger. So yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so I guess what I would say, Jaron, is I am not opposed to donations, but I am not going to be asking for them. Somebody seems to be trying to come in while I'm doing my live stream. Is there anything you need? Nope. Okay. Thought it was somebody in the family trying to come in while we were doing a live stream. I have a little sign on my door. It tells me, so. Cool. That's awesome. I'm going to show that one. I guess they had me hold that for whatever. Yeah, my hands are kind of gross today. Sorry. I get them. They get all red. Weather changes. And I was working on the kids' bikes yesterday, so I got some grease that I couldn't get off. I guess I'm not scrubbing for those 2 minutes very well. Or 20 seconds. Alright, those go here. This goes alright here. Alright, here we go. What happened to the camera? Camera looks... Let me see. On YouTube, the camera looks a little weird. Like, it's way too close. But on my... Oh yeah, hold on. Sorry, want to make sure this video is there. Midas challenges are closed tomorrow, so I'm going to be making. If there's anything, I'll be making some videos of that tomorrow. We'll see. I can't wait to see what happens in the middle of the lake there, with all of those like things that could open up. I'd love to see some more like underground stuff, where you're like hiding through tunnels and things like that. That would be a lot of fun, I think. But that's just me. That's what I would like to do. Kind of tunnel through a bunch of stuff. Okay, so we've got, I don't know, this must be like little weird bottles. And we gotta put little covers on them. So these are like glass bottles. This could be something to drink, or it could be something else. I forget what these would be. These little bottles here. Okay, so we'll put that. Oh, wait a minute. We've got these wing things to put on there. Starting to make it more like a jet. Okay. Honestly, the camera's over here, but I have to put it here in order to be in line with the camera. There's like something with the camera inside of it that is tilted that is just makes no sense to me. So I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, little black cheese slope on the wrong kind of other thing. Nope, that's the wrong one. Here it is. Here you are. Come here. All right, that. One of these. Nope. This goes here. Feels like some of these are missing there, so. Oh, cool. I'm glad that you're like that they make the help videos. I don't know, if you've been a player for a long time, you probably play way better than I do. And I should probably be taking notes from you. All right, so then we get this little piece here. And that is going to go right up front here on that side. Okay, so we got that smooth, streamlined look there. Okay, and that's one side. Now we're going to do the other. Just got to get the right one. That is too small. I had it earlier, and then I lost it. There we go. So the little cheese slopes are over here. All right, cheese slope. And then that. I've done live streams of it before, like when the challenges come out, and just go for it and do it. The problem is when I do those, all I get is people asking to play with them, and which if I'm trying to get some stuff done, it's kind of hard to do. So I started in season 7, so it's not that I'm opposed to playing with other people, but I'm just not the biggest fan of it. So here we go. These two things on the side. And now we're going to add a few more pieces here. So we got a 1x1 grabby thing on this side. I need another one on the other side, right? There's 2, yep. And I need 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And another one of those. All right, now, next page, we need 6 of these and 2 of the 3s. All right, so we're attaching over these 2. And I need 6 of these ones. So setting up the strength on these sides to keep them together. So we've got parts going this way and parts going this way. So to keep that nice and strong. We also need, where are you? Come on. It's in here somewhere. We need another 3. Nope. That was close. That tricked me. So we got 3 here. And then 3 of these. That's too long. Short. That. And that. There we go. Now we're building off. I'm going to put this off this side. We're going to build something else. We're going to start with this here. Okay. Then we're going to put that. So we're doing wings now. Flip this over. Add this part. So just kind of building up the wings. Then one of these. And we need the other. Nope, we need this one. Attaching that together. Oh yeah, do some good schoolwork. All right, thank you for visiting the live stream. I appreciate it. Good luck in school and getting the schoolwork done and being able to concentrate. I know it's hard, but you can do it. Stay healthy and stay strong. Thanks for watching. All right, let's see. So now I'm back talking to myself. So self, what do we want to do? Well, we want to finish building this Lego set. Then we'll figure out what we're going to do with the rest of the day. Got to get ready for karate later, or Krav Maga. Karate for my son, Krav Maga for me. But we've got our live streams with our instructors today, so we'll do that. Okay, so this is going here on the side. That's interesting. Oh yeah, because the wings go up like that. It's a jet, so it's going to be a little different. And then we got to put some plates on here. Tiles. Tiles are flat. Plates have studs on them. Alright, pop all that here. And let's see what else we're going to put on here. Looks like on this we're going to add this. And no. Nope. This. There we go. I'll add that on here. Yeah. Wow, you could take a day off. That's cool. So your school isn't like in charge of what it's sending, or you just do it kind of on your own. We all got a day off yesterday from the head of the school, not the principal, I guess like the pastor. Let's see. Do I have this in the right spot? Doesn't feel like it. I guess I have it here. All right, there we go. And that's going to go onto our jet. So that is going to attach right on like this. All right, so we're putting the wing on the jet right there. All right. Do it on your own. No direction from school? Or are you homeschooled in the first place, so you already were doing all this stuff? Because that's, I mean, if that's the case, then you're ahead of a lot of the kids out there, because you're used to doing this stuff. This is a whole adjustment for our entire family. Okay, I think I'm doing it right. Kind of not paying attention. Kind of paying attention more of this than anything else. Yeah, you're the only one watching the live stream. It's yeah, I mean that happens. I'm gonna keep doing them, but it is kind of discouraging to only have one person. I mean, I'm glad you're doing it. Thank you very much. But it can be discouraging. All right, do I have that right? Yep, okay. So now, get these pieces here. And this one, there's a 2. That in there, that in here. So, okay. All right. So, have you seen Far From Home? The Spider-Man Far From Home. What'd you think? Oh, I did this wrong. Too far. That goes there. Okay. Part separator. Get right under those tiles. The white is really hard on the video. That's really tough to see. So I'm sorry about that. Add these two together. This is another stud shooter. And I think all the studs for stud shooters on this, what color are they going to be? I'm not sure. Okay, put that there. Flip this around. Now we're making part. That's not right. Nope, that's not right. Ah, made a mistake. Made a mistake. Nothing that can't be fixed. That's the nice thing about Lego. Alright. I like how they made use of like the different shapes and how that all works together. Making sure I did the same thing on the other side. And now, this thing's getting even bigger. So I may have to show you in this way. So here is the jet getting larger. See, it's bigger than my head. Okay. That thing jumps out. That thing pops out. Alright, so we've got our jet like this. Now we're going to clamp down these pieces. Looks like 2 over that one. Yep. I'm going to clamp down those pieces with a couple of these all the way across. So a little bit of attachment there, and putting that on. The trick for me is to make sure I keep this in the frame so that you can actually see as I build it, which has just been a bit of a challenge for me. So now we're using these pieces all to lock everything in a little bit more. Lock that down. So all these parts are all locked down more. And then, let's see, got a couple of these on each side. There we go. And now we've got a couple of these on here for, I'm not sure, decoration or something. Nope, I'm in the wrong spot again. Ah! This one's in the right spot, that one's in the wrong spot. Now it's fixed. Ooh, now we're putting something that's going inside the plane, so let's build that. Okay. So, go back over this way. Putting one of these on the bottom of that. Whoa, hello. Here you go. That here. That. Then we're taking this piece, we're putting it through here. That's as far as that will go. So this goes kind of pop up and down. And that's going to appear going this way. So you can see that gets attached here. And what this will do is you push that. Oh, the best way to show you that. Okay, push that. That puts the trap door. Okay, so there'll be a little play action there in order to make that work. So let's build another part that's going on it. So I'm taking these two together. One of these. That. And that. So taking all those parts. And you know what? I don't have it with me today, but my wife made, she made us some masks, and she found fabric at a fabric store that's Marvel. So I have like an Iron Man one, but it's in the wash. So used it yesterday, so it's in the wash, and nope, it needs to go just a little bit further. Right on here. Alright, did that wrong. Got it right. Fixed it It goes here. Oh, the light on that. Sorry, so glaring. Alright, now we're building something else. We'll take that out of the way and we'll build, which could be probably the engine or the jet turbine. Okay. Doing pretty good. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to keep going because we only have one bag left after this, and there's no sense in taking another day for one bag, as far as I can, in my eyes at least. Alright. So there. Okay, so that. And then we're going to take this piece, put this blue piece on. Okay. Attach this to there. There we go. And then we're going to take the plane again, the jet, and we're going to put the jet engine here, right on the back. And then we've got to secure it, of course, lock it down. So we got a couple of pieces here to lock it down, there and there. And now, all right, one piece here, one piece here, these two, okay. And more? We just did, oh, okay. Ah. There we go. I kind of looked ahead, did it wrong. So we're putting another one of these here before we put this down. Alright. Put that in here. Great. Now we need some other parts. Right here. And right here. Okay, so we're just getting everything secured on here. And we've got a few more pieces to put on, right? That. And that. That. Great. So I've got my extra pieces, and it's kind of concerning me where this one goes. Only because this is not a piece that's normally left over. So let me just do a quick check back and see where I made my mistake. There's where I made my mistake. It just goes here on the back. Luckily, I didn't have to disassemble anything. I just had that one piece that's missing there. And add that in. But we have two of these. And that also, because two of the same, like if you have, normally you don't have like two of the same little ones left over. Or normally you don't have two parts left over the same. So I just want to make sure that I did this right. Don't want to get to a point where there's like, oh, there's a totally missed a piece. And I don't want it to be way, way at the back. No, okay, there it is. It goes here. I knew that there was something I missed. Alright, so we got those two parts that went here. Okay. Hey, we're on to bag 4. Let's get to bag 4. And there. Alright, bag 4. Then we get what we have left over are these two pieces. There we go. Put those away. We'll move the plane, the jet. Get into bag 4. Make sure nothing's in the bags. Alright, bag 4, let's get into it. Get those out of there. Alrighty now. Get these like little tiny half walls. There we go. So one here. Come on, pieces, where are you? Here. Okay. Why can't I find that one little piece that I need? There you go. There you are. Okay. So now we're going to build something around this particular spot. So this is going to be an important part because you're going to be able to push it and drop out. Okay. Yep. Just a quick check over, that's all. Looks like we got some stickers to put on. And these would be the windows on the jet. So you got little jet windows, and those are going to go on to one of these pieces. Just a 1x6 brick. Try to just get that as straight as I can. There we go. And that's going to go on one side, and we got another one to put on. So it's a pretty sleek looking jet, has little circular windows. And we know from the movie that the jet kind of had like a science area in it. So here we go. Put the windows here on the side of the jet. So here we're also going to have, I guess we're going to put the web here. And that's going to get either, it's going to, I'm actually going to put, I want to put Spider-Man in there too. So kind of just hanging out in this little spot. And we'll see what happens to him later with that. We got more windows to put on. And make sure that I'm putting them the right way. Because you can see like the sun glare on them. I want to make sure that all of them are going the right way. So those are all facing that way. All right. Well, as long as both sides are facing the same way, it doesn't matter if they're kind of opposite of what they are. All right. So now we've got the windows on. We also extend that. Yep. I always am amazed by how few pieces there are, like in the last bag, and you think that's not possibly going to cover everything that you want it to cover, but it does. You know. Lego does it. Pretty magical. Okay, so first we're going to take one of these, build it up with some little studs, little pieces, and that. So we gotta do, nope, this is not the kind. So make 2 of these, right? 2 of those, yes. All right, so I take these 2, smoothing out the plane, and they go here on the front of the jet. So they cover these 2 spots. So you can see the jet kind of getting smoother looking, sleeker looking with that. So now you got to put a couple of a tile here, and a 1x3 plate. I'm gonna find a couple of those. Where are they? I need 2 of those. Things are just, I'm not finding things right now. I don't know why. There's not a whole lot of them out here, but I'm not finding the ones I need. There we go. You know what? The jet. Let's keep the jet kind of here. Here? Alright. And we're going to put a lot of hooks down. A lot of spots where we can connect things. So let's see. That's going here. We got 2 of those. Yep, so that's going like that. So we're building something up here. With the little tiles, the tan tiles, and then some other things. So adding that, and then that's something. So it's probably going to be like being able to take the top off of the jet so that you can play with it. You know, you want to be able to actually use this toy when you're done. Be able to play with it a bit. Okay, then these 2, these little gray pieces here on this side, and a couple of these little gray pieces on this side too. So all still going around this particular button. And let's add a couple of little cheese slopes on either side. And then another couple long plates. So these 2 plates that are long, and these 2 a little shorter than that. Nope. Why? Okay. So we need 6 sixes. I need to find 6s. There's 1. There we go. 2 6s. And I'll throw those on here as well. So the longer one there, the 8s here and here, the 6s here and here. Okay. Again, building that up higher. And now we're smoothing out certain other parts on either side. Okay. Why am I not finding the pieces I want? I'm getting like less and less pieces, and yet still can't find the piece that I need. It's always the way. It's always the way. Alright, so 1, there we go. those all down. Now we need 10 little cheese slopes. So 1 little, 2 little, 3 little cheese slopes, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little cheese slopes, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little cheese slopes, 10 little cheese slopes done. And now we're putting the part that goes on top of here, the top of the cabin. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to move it over here out of the way as we build this other piece. So starting with this here. Alright, little minifigs, get out of the way. On everything where I am building. Okay, popping those on, putting this on. Okay, getting that ready. And then these little things here and here, add those at the end. Add, which must have been in the last ones, add that. Little gray piece here, a couple of these here. Okay. And that's going to attach to this piece. This is like a special piece. Alright, making it nice and sleek looking. Very cool. Take those, put that on. Take these, couple of these tiles, put those on. Okay, so we got this thing here, and then we're going to take our plane jet. We're going to take this part, so that looks just a little bit better there. Okay, so that part here is going to attach to this, and there you go. You got that all clamped down, and that's so that you can get in and see the cabin and the cockpit of the jet. Okay, so we're going to flip it around. Okay, I'm going to flip it around, and on this end, we're going to add a few pieces for some sideways building. One here. One there. A little piece going here as well. Do it to the other side. Alright, one of those. One of those. And one of those. Alright, getting close to the end. So then on this side, we're going to attach a couple of these. Actually, on either side. Let's not lose any pieces now. We're so close. Don't want to lose any pieces. So add that there. Now we're going to put about 8 of these pieces on here. And that means we got 4 on either side. So I'm not going to sing again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I have missed building. I've done the video game thing for the past couple days, and that was fun. And yesterday I actually recorded one, but then posted it later. I didn't do it live because our internet, ended up just being out. We had a big windstorm, such a huge windstorm around here. So much so that we actually had like a tree frog. Must have blown out of the tree that we have in the backyard because a lot of branches came down. And my son went out to go play basketball, and he's moving the branches, and he's like, I touched a toad. He's not a big fan of frogs overall, I guess. And he got a little bit freaked out by it. It's a cute thing, little froggy. I'm a fan of frogs, so gonna build this up because that is not right. So there and there, add that in here. So we're adding the rear wings on the jet. Add that in. And then we're going to build another part that flips up. So this area here with this and that, which is going to go here onto that. Then we've got a couple going in the front. And we've got stickers to put on. Yep. Last two stickers. These are the ones that'll say Stark Industries. Alright. Sticker sheet gone. Finish the last sticker. There we go. Stark Industries. Take that. I think I got everything. No, I didn't. Gotta put one of these on here. And another one here. So those two things here. And then we're going to take the back of the jet and we're going to clip this down here. So you got two places where the jet flips up and down so you can play with it. That's pretty cool. I like that. If you're going to be making something, you're going to be playing with it, you got to make sure that it's something that you can actually, play with. Now, in order to create some additional stability, we flip over the jet. And we're going to put these little pieces, which also lets it slide a little better on the floor. Not that you're going to be flying the jet on the floor, but if you're going to slide things, this is a way to do it. This also connects 3 points there, so making your piece stronger. And then we've got a lot of them to put here. So I'm going to start with the front one, which you can't see. It's way... All right, I'm going to flip it around so you can see it here. There we go. I'm going to put that one here. And I've got a couple more. One here and one here. Goodness, there we go. Then I want to make sure that I'm getting them in the right spot, obviously. There and there. Alright, so attaching to that. Then we move out. We want to do a lot of attaching here because there's multiple points underneath it. So this is actually attaching to 1, 2, 3, 3 points. And then we'll do another one here that attaches to another 3 points right next to it. So all the pieces here at the bottom of the jet. And then we'll flip this over. We're going to put the flame at the end. So, it's this really fast flying jet. And we just got a couple more pieces that we're going to add to it. We're going to take our plane, we're going to put it we're going to put it over to the side again. It's way over there. And we're building a couple of last bit things here. So these additional wings are getting built. Because, it's going to be a funky looking jet. Add there. And another one of these here. take. All right. Okay. So we're going to take our jet again, bring it back here, and we're going to attach this to the back of it. So kind of interesting looking. It's interesting. I wonder what will happen when they finally get a chance to introduce the X-Men, because that made me think of the X-Men's Blackbird just a little bit. Just kind of gave me a little reminder of it. It's definitely not the same design. Hey, Z Nuggets, how you doing? Just catching in here for the very end. We're finishing up this. We're finishing up this set. We actually got just a few more pieces to put on, but we're doing the Stark jet. So here's our jet. We're gonna attach now the other one of these rear wings here. This is a cool looking jet. All right, and then we're gonna. Oh, okay. So now we've got like energy bombs, I guess. I don't know what you call them. We're gonna take 3 of those, and we're gonna put them. What happened here? Yeah, there we go. Ah, okay. I snapped it down pretty good. We're gonna throw these in here. So we're making like these things. I'm gonna throw them in here. It's okay. We start at noon Eastern each day. So I'll be back tomorrow. No biggie. All right, throw those in there. Bing. You can always watch it once it's all done. But I appreciate you popping in. That's great. I only had 2 people watch today. Jaron watched and you watched, so thank you. And that was actually like the last thing to put on for the studs for the stud shooter. And so now can kind of show you. It wants you to like assemble this, and I've already done it. This part of the jet opens up. So I want to show it up here. So this part of the jet opens up, and actually I'll show you down here if you can see the book. There we go. We'll get number 1 here first, so you can see that. So it's saying like, you know, put Spider-Man in, hook Spider-Man in, and which is something I did. He's in here, and then, you know, open it, close it, blah blah blah, all the way to the end to where you do this. And Spider-Man is hanging by his web. It's a little action piece that this jet will do, so that's kind of neat. Okay, we got those. Yeah, it takes a lot of time to recreate the movies. I am not that talented or skilled to do something like that. But here's the jet. It's really nice looking. I wasn't sure when I first, you know, if I should get it or not, but I did, and it was pretty cool. So this is all the parts at the end. Okay, so we've got our jet. Let me just put our minifigs here. So we've got Happy Hogan, who's gonna be over here. Mysterio and Nick Fury. Let me stand them all up. So we got Nick Fury, Happy Hogan, Mysterio, and Spider-Man. Kind of hanging around there. There we go. Oh, you knocked Mysterio out. Yeah. So very cool. I like it. It's a nice looking jet. Very neat little features here. You know, you've got the cockpit you can open up and put the characters in. So let's have Hogan fly the plane. He should probably put his gun down. That does not seem to be conducive to flying the plane. Oh, there's little spots where they can put their guns. So that, here we got our guy. Actually, let's show you the cockpit a little closer here. So we've got the cockpit. We're going to take Happy Hogan's gun and clip it into one of these 1x1 grabby things. That's what they're there for. We'll take Nick Fury's gun. We'll put it over here on the other side. Although we probably should have pointed him the other way. But now we can close that up. Happy Hogan's flying the jet. And then Spider-Man is dangling here. And Mysterio's flying around with his drones. These are the cool drones. And the drones coming after him. So there's the drones. So, yep, they are. I will be there making something for them. Depends on what they are. I'm sure somebody's already leaked it, so I'll find out what they are and kind of get an idea of what we need to do with that. So that is the jet. It is the Stark jet and drone attack. So we got little drones here and here. They're coming after you. I love how these drones came out. They're really cool looking. That's really cool there. Yeah, they've already leaked. They always already leak. And then somebody will make a video of them just going to creative and they'll get 100,000 views. And then like, when you actually do it and you make a video of you actually doing it, it's already behind the times and nobody really cares. You know, I get a few views of it. So like people will already make these videos and like, oh, it's going to be there. And that to me, good on you that you got that you went and did that. But at the same time, I'd rather see somebody actually do it. You know what I mean? That's just me, and maybe that's probably why I'm behind the times and everything. And you know, so let's put all these guys here around the other side of me. And there you go. That is the Stark jet. Oh, let's get Spider-Man up here. I mean, it's great that, you know, that's what they do, but whatever. Alright, Spider-Man does whatever Spider can. Hanging on the side of the plane. Jet. Why do I keep saying plane? Okay, so there we go. Those are the... Let's stand up. Let's stand up Nick Fury so you can see him better. Maybe it doesn't look like he's trying to strangle Happy Hogan. There we go. That is the Stark jet with the drone attack. A lot of fun. It is. I know. I keep saying it. It looks like whatever. I keep doing those things. So anyway, thank you for watching. This is Drew Bennett from Ben's Park Family Adventures. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter as Ben's Park, Facebook.com/Ben's Park Family Adventures, and you can find me here making videos all the time. I'm probably going to build more Lego tomorrow. We'll get back to Lego Dimensions maybe Friday. I kind of wanted to take a break from that. I was kind of getting bored with it. We'll flip over to that maybe back on Friday, but I did want to get some building done. Anyway, guys, thanks.